Okay, hello everybody. Um, Today I want to tell you about installing machine learning with Unity. So Unity is a powerful 3D game engine, and if you're interested in machine learning, then gaming is a great way to go because you can sort of program the computer to become very good at these games. So Unity has come out with a nice package about machine learning, and I want to show you how to install this package and get started with it. And the reason I'm making this video is actually because it's a little tricky. It's not easy to do. So I hope you're very motivated, because if you're not motivated, you probably don't want to do this. Okay. So we start off by going to Unity Machine Learning. Let's do a Google search for that.
How does it actually work?
And we come up here, Unity Machine Learning Tools and Resources. So that looks good. And then here it says download ML agents. So at this point you're probably thinking, oh, this is going to be pretty easy, and I'll just click it. But it's not that easy. So this takes us to a GitHub page, and well, you might be familiar enough with GitHub. So you're going to hit here, and you're going to download the zip and extract it. And next, let's go to the instructions. So I'm using Windows, and let's find the Windows instructions. Documentation home. Well, that sounds good. Installation. Let's do that. Okay. So you need to install Unity, clone the repository, and install Python. So install Unity. Well, you probably know how to do that. Go to the Unity page, and it's not that bad. So that's good. Here's where a bit of a problem comes in. For setting up your environment on Windows, we have created a detailed guide. Whenever you see that, you're like, uh-oh, because you know it's going to be pretty nasty. So let's go to the detailed guide. Install Python versus Anaconda. Well, if you're interested in machine learning, you may have done this before. So I have already done this. It's not that hard. As it says, you go to the Anaconda page and it takes you through it. So that's not bad. I was able to do all this. Okay. So let's do this. And there's a critical step here that I want to tell you about that they don't tell you about. So let me tell you that critical step. Here I'm going to type Anaconda prompt, and then I'm going to right click on it, run as administrator. If you don't do this, then all your installs will fail, and you won't know why. So that's what you should do. That's what you should do. So it comes up with a conda prompt, and then you're going to type this conda, whatever that is, and that will work. Actually, that did work for me once I ran it as administrator. And then you're going to do this, activate ML agents, and that gets you into the environment. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I believe it. So let's do that. Agents. So if you can see that, it takes a second, but then it'll come up with a this will indicate that we're in the ML agents environment. You should see ML agents prepended on the last line. So there it is. You see that? Whoops. Okay, there we go. So that's good. So that all worked. So remember, I'll just say one more time, make sure to run Anaconda as administrator. Okay, then you do this pip install TensorFlow that worked. So that was good. Install required Python packages. This was slightly tricky. So what the deal is here is that it does say it, but we downloaded the repo from GitHub, and now we go to that directory. So here's where all I extracted it to here, the zip file. I extracted it to here, and then here in the command prompt, I'm going to steer over to here. So cd here. So I'm going to be in the same directory as the repo, and it's at that point, I think, that I will type pip install e. So I think that's important because it is this note here, change to the ML agents subdirectory inside the ML agents directory. So when you install it, it's going to use some of the files that are from that repo. So it's important to be in the correct directory here for this step to work. Okay, and I also found there are some packages missing. One of them was called Win API, and if you're familiar with this Python, if a package doesn't install, you sort of Google it, and here you find where to find the Win module, pip install pywin32, and I did that and that worked. Okay, so if you've done all that, you are 30% there, which is great, so congratulations. Okay, this part is about GPU, and I haven't done that yet, so maybe I'll present that in a later video. But all of this will work without GPU, just not as quickly as you would like. Okay, so let's keep going. Environment variables. This is all for GPU stuff. Install TensorFlow GPU. I think we already did that above, so I think we're okay there. Okay, so that's the initial installation. So let's keep going. Great job if you're still with us. I'm going to pause this video and continue in a following video, just to break things up a little.